What if one man's late-night networking sessions turned into the music industry's quietest health scare? Federal raids, baby oil jokes, courtroom bombshells, and now a former Disney star shouting that the guest list might be sick in more ways than one. Orlando Brown says Sean Diddy Combs wasn't just throwing over-the-top parties, he was handing out uninvited souvenirs. It sounds outrageous, until you line up the raids, the leaked audio, and a string of panicked denials. Tonight we follow the paper trail and the rumor mill across studios, yachts, and locked hotel suites to ask who really walked away clean. Orlando Brown has never been shy, but his April 2025 sit-down felt different. Eyes locked on the camera, he claimed Diddy once offered studio favors that were less about music and more about anatomy. Brown says he refused, but not before learning that several big brothers had already said yes and woke up itching. He doubled down in a raspy voice memo, warning that he himself was gifted a virus after a single night gone wrong. Viewers argued over Brown's credibility, yet the timing hit hard. Prosecutors had just unsealed fresh documents hinting at unprotected group encounters in Diddy-owned properties. YouTube skeptics called him a clout chaser. Supporters replied, maybe, but the feds still raided those mansions. Brown's last line cut through both camps. Names are symptoms. Watch who admits test results next. And that's when the story left gossip territory and moved to evidence. Quick pulse check. Who else is connecting dots? Keep listening. Homeland Security agents swarmed Diddy's Los Angeles and Miami homes in March 2024, seizing servers, phones, and yes, a pallet of baby oil bottles that instantly became meme fuel. Photos of the haul splashed across X within hours. Pundits joked, but prosecutors called it proof of mass, unprotected sexual commerce. Fact checks later debunked wilder claims about GHB-laced oil, but the quantity itself was confirmed in court filings. Add to that a folder of non-disclosure agreements signed by escorts of both genders, and you get a snapshot the defense couldn't laugh off. Combs beat the heaviest sex trafficking counts in July 2025, yet jurors still convicted him on 2 prostitution charges. Outside the courthouse, fans sprayed baby oil in celebration, unintentionally cementing the very image the prosecution painted. Transition. Rumor alone rarely sways a jury. So why are health whispers growing louder after a partial acquittal? Singer-activist Jaguar Wright poured gasoline on the fire during a December 2024 live stream, insisting Combs has managed an undetectable HIV status for years and shared more than contracts with at least 20 high-profile associates. Mainstream outlets labeled the claim unverified, but social media exploded with anecdotal threads. Women alleging herpes from men fresh back from Miami sessions. Anonymous insiders DMing screenshots of clinic receipts. No medical proof surfaced, yet a rumor repeated by thousands began shaping public perception. Health attorneys quietly note the legal nightmare such allegations trigger. If anyone can prove transmission during a paid encounter, civil suits could spring up faster than chart drops. And 3 names sat at the center of nearly every thread, starting with the teen prodigy who once slept on Diddy's couch. Singer-activist Jaguar Wright poured gasoline on the fire during a December 2024 live stream, insisting Combs has managed an undetectable HIV status for years and shared more than contracts with at least 20 high-profile associates. Mainstream outlets labeled the claim unverified, but social media exploded with anecdotal threads. Women alleging herpes from men fresh back from Miami sessions. Anonymous insiders DMing screenshots of clinic receipts. No medical proof surfaced, yet a rumor repeated by thousands began shaping public perception. Health attorneys quietly note the legal nightmare such allegations trigger. If anyone can prove transmission during a paid encounter, civil suits could spring up faster than chart drops. And 3 names sat at the center of nearly every thread, starting with the teen prodigy who once slept on Diddy's couch. Usher Raymond was barely 13 when industry execs sent him to live with Combs in New York. Years later, a nervous laugh on Howard Stern revealed those nights were pretty wild and nothing he'd allow his own kids to witness today. Fast forward to 2017. 2 civil suits accused Usher of spreading herpes. Both settled confidentially, no admission of guilt, but headlines stuck like glue. Now fans are revisiting that settlement in light of Wright's infected circle theory. Could teenage exposure explain later legal woes? There's no smoking lab result, only timing and shadowy overlaps. Before the blogs could cool, another protege crashed into the discourse, one who called Diddy Daddy on tape. September 2024. An explicit audio clip surfaces online allegedly capturing Diddy and Meek Mill mid-act. It goes viral. Journalists debate AI spoof versus genuine leak. Hours later, an enraged Meek offers $100,000 to anyone who proves it's doctored, calling the drop a smear campaign to finish me. Yet images of matching robes, spa days, and a private jet brocation already lived on Instagram, fueling armchair detectives. Orlando Brown mocked Meek's bounty. "You can't refund body fluids, bro." Whether real or fake, the clip forced a new question. If Combs was contagious, how intimate did business meetings become? And while Meek fired off tweets, Hollywood royalty took the mic to shut down rumors of his own. Just 3 months after Meek's meltdown, Will Smith walked on stage at a San Diego comedy night and snapped, "I ain't got DM thing to do with Puffy, stop the baby oil memes." The crowd roared. Tabloids dissected every syllable. Smith's denial was emphatic, yet insiders whispered that multiple freak-off invitations bore his initials. No legal tie has surfaced, and Smith has never appeared on prosecution witness lists. Still, the louder the memes grew, the less fans seemed convinced. Whichever side you believe, the Will Smith moment proved one thing. Comedians aren't the only ones sweating punchlines these days. Scroll back to February 2023. YK Osiris's ex reposts a cryptic meme, "Caught him with a man, okay?" sparking talk that the young singer's lavish beach trip with Diddy wasn't purely musical. Weeks later, Osiris uploads poolside footage of Combs swimming shirtless, followed by his own massage scene set to a Diddy track. Commentary went nuclear. By autumn, he jumped on IG Live, tearfully saying, "I just want to die," and hinting at secret pressures. Friends blamed career woes, trolls blamed hidden STDs, Osiris never clarified. Whatever the truth, viewers witnessed a rising artist unravel faster than his chart trajectory, and that meltdown pushed bloggers to tally up everyone who'd ever toasted with Combs. September 2024 delivered new fodder. A resurfaced clip of French Montana shirtless and glistening while Diddy crooned "Happy Birthday" in an echo-filled room. Comments instantly linked slick chest to seized baby oil drums. French shrugged it off as harmless fun, yet timing couldn't be worse. Federal agents had just cited those oils as props for filmed encounters. Longtime Bad Boy insiders swear Montana stayed strictly professional, but the internet had already clipped, looped, and stamped its own verdict. Cassie Ventura shattered any illusion of just vibes during her May 2025 testimony. Under oath, she described marathon freak-offs, forced intoxication, and escorts pre-selected for explicit acts, all captured on Diddy's cameras. Her lawsuit back in 2023 had settled overnight, but prosecutors later subpoenaed her for the criminal case, citing patterns of coercion. Internet sleuths also dug into the 2018 death of Kim Porter, Diddy's ex and mother of his children. The autopsy pinned pneumonia. Her kids begged fans to stop HIV conspiracies. Still, fringe channels circulate a lost autopsy claiming otherwise, without any official backing. If nothing else, Cassie's sworn story lent weight to Brown's, Wright's, and every meme in between. Unprotected marathons, locked phones, NDAs thicker than album liner notes. Prosecutors didn't prove trafficking, juries did find prostitution, yet unanswered health questions linger on every chorus. Orlando Brown may be unpredictable, but the man understands virality, both online and allegedly in bloodstreams. Factor in baby oil evidence, partial convictions, gag order settlements, and you get a script bigger than any reality show. Proof remains patchy, rumors roar louder. Still, one pattern survives cross-examination. When Combs' circle denies, leaks multiply, and someone else schedules a clinic visit. So ask yourself, whose silence feels loudest now? If the sealed medical files ever see daylight, entire tour lineups might need doctor's notes instead of press releases. Stay tuned. Combs faces sentencing on October 3rd, and the next courtroom flash drive could rewrite hip-hop history one petri dish at a time. Drop your take below, hit subscribe for the next deep dive, and remember, sometimes the quietest scandals leave the deepest scars.